Hey guys, I'm Rob Freeman, Realtor with Stonehouse Realty, and today I'm going to teach you how not to be a client. We all have a type of favorite client. My favorite clients are smart, fun, creative, organized. You take direction well and you communicate well. We are a team, and if you follow my guidelines, hopefully we're going to come out ahead at the end. Today I'm going to teach you a few things you can avoid doing to help us get a successful deal. One of the most basic steps in you not being a client is being somewhat organized. Now, clients come to me at all points in the process. You might be a savvy vet, you might have bought a bunch of homes before, you might be a first-time buyer. By no means am I saying you need to know exactly how the process goes, but once we start getting into this, I'm going to tell you some steps you need to take. If you can't follow those basic directions, our odds of success go way down. I'm not telling you things to be a jerk. I'm telling you things because there's a process and an order they need to be done. We start with a mortgage broker or your bank. You need to know your numbers before we can go look at a home. I don't want to waste your time, my time, the seller's time showing you a home that's $1.6 million, but you only qualify for $1 million. I don't want to break your heart that your dream home you can't actually buy. On the flip side, you might not have known you qualified for more, so I don't want to not show you homes you actually could have afforded. We need to get your documents in first thing to a broker or your bank, have them do a pre-approval, then we know what we're working with. That is step one. Another way you can be a nightmare client for a realtor is if you don't communicate. That could be literally not returning our calls, our texts, our emails. We're reaching out to you because we have questions we need answers. If you're not getting back to us, we can't do our job to help you. Not knowing your timelines is another big one. If you tell me you're ready to buy a home tomorrow, I will do everything in my power to help you buy a home tomorrow. But if I'm trying to make things urgent for you and you're not responding, that's going against what you told me you wanted. If you tell me you're not ready to buy for 6 months, cool, we have time and I'll process that accordingly. But if you say you're ready to jump, let's jump. Another thing that's really hard for us as realtors is, I don't want to say disorganized, but just not knowing what you want. Now, again, you might be new to the process. That's fine. By all means, you have every right not to know exactly what you want. But my nightmare would be somebody who says, yeah, I'm looking to buy a home and I'm not sure if I want a condo or a house and I want to look from Cowichan to Comox. That's going to take us a long time. That's going to be painful. Let's try to narrow that down. Let's try to get at least a price range. Let's try to weed out whether you want to go condo or house. There's some factors which may determine which path you want to go down. We can go look at a bunch of homes. That's no problem. But let's try to at least get the geographic range. Do you want Nanaimo? Do you want Parksville? I can't put together a tour in a day logically and effectively from Duncan to Courtney. It's just not going to work. So let's try to narrow it in, focus, be on the same page. I want to help you get the home you want, wherever it is, in the range you want, but it's got to be a little dialed in. One way you can be a bit of a nightmare for your realtor is to not respect our boundaries. And that goes both ways. I'll always ask you, how do you want to be communicated with? Whether that's call, text, email, ideally. I'm a bit of a night owl. I don't mind if you message me later, but we're going to have a conversation that I might not get back to you. If you text me at 2 a.m, I'm probably not going to answer that. Actually, I know I won't, but you're free to text me. I'll just get back to you the next morning. So I'll always return your call or email. I'm just going to let you know when that might work best. I love clients who respect my opinion. I'm not saying you have to do what I tell you as a realtor. We're in this together. We're a team. I will always take your lawful direction. By law, as realtors, we have to, but I hope you appreciate the insight I can bring. If you want to write $500,000 on an $800,000 house, it's probably not going to come together, and I'm probably going to tell you that's a bad idea in advance. I'll still do it, and I'll still talk to the listing realtor and tell them I'm presenting your offer as lawfully directed and try to spin it in a positive way about maybe some reasons we picked that number. And by we, I mean you going against my idea, but I'll do it. But I'd prefer not to. I want to leave a good taste in the seller's mouth and foster a good working relationship with the other side, not just make them mad with a lowball offer that has probably no chance of coming together and may affect further negotiations had you started at a more reasonable number. One other thing that's really important is that we work well together as a team. This starts with me asking you the right questions. What's important in the home that you want to buy? It's not just about how much money you can spend. It's what's important. What do you need in a home? So when we write an offer finally on the home that you want, hopefully your dream home, we're getting you everything you want for that. This is a team. If there's stuff I need to know ahead of time, tell me. Tell your realtor. We need to work as a team. I've been Rob Freeman with Stonehouse Realty. On behalf of all the other realtors out there, be a good client. I hope this has helped shed some light on ways we work well together as a team. If you think I'd be a good fit for you, helping you buy or sell, by all means, get in touch. Call, text, email, whatever works for you. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate your time. We'll see you at the next one.